Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to whatever the heck this is with me, Donovan, and my loving companion, co-worker, spouse, boyfriend, brother-in-law, Kobe. How are you doing today?
I am fantastic.
All right.
Never felt better.
Now, of course, okay, you were going to say something?
I was going to actually ask you how you were doing.
Oh, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing this thing with Kobe. It's pretty fun.
It is.
It is. Okay. This is, as you all know, the second episode of What the Heck Is This? Yes. Whatever the heck this is.
Yeah. Patreon exclusive episode. So first, thank you all.
It's not.
Thank you all for signing up.
Mm-hmm.
This benefits us tremendously.
Benefits you too.
Yes.
Get more laughs. You're welcome.
Better laughs than those regulars are getting.
Yuck.
You guys are first priority. I want you to know how grateful I am. It's hilarious. I look at this microphone as if I'm looking at them talking to them. Trying to make eye contact with the microphone.
You should.
Thank you guys so much. I love you.
You're so great.
The most.
Kisses. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, as we said in the first episode, this is the sex episode.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're getting into touchy topics here.
Yeah.
Now, Kobe.
Yeah.
You and I, as everyone knows, are both homosexual males.
We are, to an extent.
Okay. What is that extent exactly?
It's there.
Mm-hmm.
I have to find it.
Right.
I'll let you know. I might find it by the end of the hour.
Hopefully.
I guess we'll see.
You better find it.
Oh.
So I found it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Well, you're gonna see.
I
already see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't mad at you.
Now, what do you look for in your male partners?
Male specifically?
Yes, male.
What?
Do they look kind of like me, maybe?
Well, I don't know. I like them short.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got that one.
I just like somebody who can, make me feel good.
I sure can't do that.
Somebody who's not afraid to express their femininity.
I could do that.
Yes. Just.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just somebody who's willing to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to change who I am to be around them.
Exactly. All right. That's good to know.
Doogie, I miss you.
I miss Doogie too.
Please. I guess this is that episode, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You can just put it all out on the table.
Our second episode, it's just all goes downhill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not because of me. I'll go solo.
Okay.
Just try not to get canceled.
No, I won't.
If it was 20 years down the line,
you're right. We're doing this one.
You'd be able to put out an apology video or do a Good Morning America interview, and it'd be fine.
Right.
But not now. If you get canceled now, it'll just stop any momentum we have going forward.
Of course.
Guys, cheap plug here.
Okay.
Don't get canceled. Merchandise dropping soon.
All right.
It is a shirt that will say, if it was 20 years down the line.
Just the whole
Just the whole, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
It'll be there.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So
what do you I'm sorry, I didn't ask you the question.
Oh, you're right.
In a male companion.
In a male
companion. Yes. Let it be known for the record that I have not yet had such companion.
All right. In a male companion. Well, of course, I like
be a boy, please.
What do you mean?
Have a
a little dangling.
Yeah.
I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But of course, they got to be tall. Very, very tall. I like dark skins. Mm-hmm. They're just there's something about them. It's just. Mm-hmm. I also like the ones that don't need assistance walking.
That's right. Sorry.
You okay?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It took me back to Oliver's. That wasn't fun.
You okay, Kobe?
Dude. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Just making sure. See, you choked up on your drink a little bit there.
No,
What happened?
Nothing.
All right.
Just go. This is.
Also,
Let us know your preferences.
Some about afros, they just don't do it for me.
Right.
You know, I like dreads, long hair, very, very long. I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, someone that can like me for me, love me for who I really am. Not many people can do that.
Well, who are you?
I'm Donovan.
Yes, but what is that? There's plenty of other people. There's even other Donovans.
There are other.
But what's so special about you?
Nothing. Yeah.
We talked about what you look for in a male companion.
All right.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's say the other way around. What do you have? Who is Kobe? What do you have to offer to your male companion?
I am a very great housewife.
All right.
I love to cook. I would stay in the kitchen. If you have kids that are older than a year old until about 2, so that month after their first birthday up until the month before their second,
Right.
I like those kids.
Okay.
Or any children over the age of 18 years old.
Oh.
Those aren't. I'd be a loving stepfather. Well, it's still their kid. Still their child.
Their child, yes.
Yeah, it's not a child, but their child.
Of course.
I'd be a fantastic stepfather. I'm just willing to do whatever it takes.
Father, quote unquote.
Right. To keep my
Step
man.
parent.
Yes. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Eventually, I want my. Hey, Kylan, buddy, if you're listening to this, also, it's me, your biological dad. Your
Not me.
no, your secondary. Your
other one.
The other one is across the table.
Right. Hi. Hey, baby.
I wouldn't necessarily be a dad because I have mother characteristics to me.
All right.
I'm your parent.
Exactly.
Refer to me as God.
Of course.
You come in and you bow down to your Lord and Savior, Kobe.
You should always pray. No?
What's the point?
He's right here.
Yeah, don't pray to me. Just come up and ask.
Hey, do your house stink? Well, we have the solution for you. Over at Simone Scents, there's a large selection of scented candles for you to choose from. There's gasoline, nail polish, even Nickelodeon. Whatever you want, she's got it. Support a black-owned local small business in Simone Scents. Simone Scents, where your scent is our priority. Please don't explain. We're not keeping this in. I'm just
trying
kidding.
to save myself.
It's okay. This is the Patreon. We trust you guys. Even though this is a Patreon, everyone's gonna.
I didn't wait 20 years. I'm getting canceled now.
Nope. Thanks, Kobe.
Yeah, I didn't. Should start practicing what I preach. Can we? Let's go back to.
Go back.
I don't know. Let's go somewhere.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides parenting.
Okay, that's fine. That's not this episode.
No,
anyway.
it's not. This
Okay.
is
Sex.
love making.
Of course. Now, we've talked about our male companions. What about your female companions?
See, that's the thing. I've been there and I've done that.
All right.
So does that really interest me at the moment?
Right.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm more so to the point that unless it's new, I don't really want to try it.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like in women, there's none that's really like. I've always had to be like a guy. I don't want to be that. You know what I mean?
Can you spell it out, maybe? Because
Okay.
I just...
Because, like, whenever I try to express my femininity,
Femininity.
you know what I mean. It was shunned. It was very much don't do that.
But what exactly of yours? Because, see, I guess I'm the kind of person that I don't look at it as masculinity or femininity. I look at it as Donovan's being Donovan, or, you know,
Right.
whoever's being whoever. Barb is being Barb. Hey, Barb!
Hey, Barb girl. Mm-hmm.
So what does your femininity entitle?
Just whatever the people, society, and the stereotypes say. That's what femininity is.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a such thing as too far for me. You're not
Yes.
going to see me out in a wig or dress
No.
pretending to be something that I'm not.
That's
You'll never see that.
chill. Too far.
You might, but
No.
like getting nails done, makeup, that stuff,
I
that's...
don't. Not like the whole acrylics, the whole thing. I
I
get
paint my
nails.
nails.
Yes,
Once again,
I'm gonna get my nails painted soon.
yeah. I paint my own.
What color?
Black.
Black. I think I'm gonna do white.
Well, I mean, you have nails, so I
I
mean,
do.
yeah.
I've been told to cut them many times.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're into and what you like. Those could come in handy. We'll get to that
Exactly.
here in a little bit.
Very useful, as I said.
There's some things that would benefit somebody else instead of anybody else. So
Whenever I need to make marks in the man's back.
right, to each their own.
Of course.
Okay. So you are saying if you got a man, he would be masculine?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I mean, if he wants to be feminine, he can.
Uh-huh.
But if there's, the so-called man of the house, it would be him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's times I want to be, maybe take a role or two, I could. But if there's a man of the house, it's him.
So you're more of a... See, I don't want to use the terms man or woman, but that's the woman role is what you would take.
Sure.
Except, I mean, you clean, but
I do.
he'd probably get tired of eating noodles every day.
I mean...
Ooh, an occasional grilled cheese.
There you go.
Here's
That's
a
like
handful
really
of dry cereal.
I'll pour him a bowl of cereal.
Who
Has to eat food?
Come on. I'll pour you some milk, baby.
There you go. I'm going to learn how to cook.
I would love to teach you.
Please.
If we could turn that into something that's...
New series. Write that down.
Okay.
I was supposed to learn from my grandma. We never got around to it. I'm going to do that soon.
I'm sorry, does she offer something that I don't?
Wisdom, age.
You can only be what? This is not that damn episode.
Okay,
We'll talk about your grandmother another time.
All right.
And what she has
The
that
grandma
I don't.
episode.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
What were we talking about? Oh,
You have two grandmothers.
I do. Do I? Yes.
How are they?
No. This
Once
is
again,
the grandma
not that
episode.
episode.
Kobe. Jesus.
What am I putting in here?
The teaching me how to cook show.
Okay.
All right. What are we talking
Anyways.
about? Did we do women companions?
Yes. So, okay. Instead of what you look for, because to me, I'm not looking for anything.
Right.
But I guess looking back upon the past, is there a similar trend that you'd go for in a female?
Yes. All of my past relationships have one thing in common. It's that they came to me first. I was never really the one to go out for, I've had lots of crushes, sure, quote unquote, but I would never really act upon them because I don't really care enough. It was either that or my self-worth was just so low. I just didn't feel worthy of what, okay.
Right. No, I hear you.
to just act upon them. I just didn't really care enough.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I did have a girlfriend, it would be her. Hey, you're cute. I would say, okay, let's date.
Do you know an exact number? How many relationships have you been in? And when I say, what's a relationship to you first? Because there are people that have only texted each other.
Right.
That consider that a relationship. To me, that's not a relationship.
Right.
What's a relationship to you?
I mean, a relationship is, hey, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. Just basic shit like that.
So there's nothing special you need to do. It just needs to sit back and say, hey.
Just a mutual, hey,
understanding.
We're together now.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
So, do you have a number?
Number, maybe 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Have each of your relationships been serious relationships?
No.
I've only had one serious relationship,
Right.
being my most recent relationship.
Of course.
And with that, it's like the reason why I don't do serious relationships. Because I'm just, no offense to her, I still love you so much.
You're cool.
Not in that way. She gets it.
Right.
That's not me. Mm-hmm. I was not saying that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do in that role, but it's like, she was enjoying it because she was getting it. Right. I wasn't enjoying giving it, nor was I enjoying receiving it. Okay. I'm just not a relationship person.
Right.
It's fun.
It is.
It's nice to have one person that's all about you. You're all about them. The hard eyes things, and it's nice.
It is.
Would I don't know, but serious relationships are for me. I'd say one serious relationship, but in total, 4.
Right.
4? Maybe more. I really want to say just one. Right. Because nobody had gotten to the point that she was at. But there's been other things too. Right. So do with that information as you like.
Serious, I'd say 4 relationships. Mm-hmm. Serious, probably 2.5, I'd say. Because some of them are just, yeah. It's just, I don't know, some of them were rushed, I guess. And it just wasn't really, I'm not explaining it.
I think what it was for me was validation. Like, you do like girls. And I do. I do. Girls are great.
Men are even better.
I don't know. I can't say that because I haven't done that.
I have.
Really? Okay, we'll get to that.
All right.
Later.
We'll wait.
In a minute.
Okay.
I've never talked to a dude, let alone been in a relationship, anything else.
Right.
It was just more so like, Kobe does have a girlfriend, so whatever. Girls, I just don't want relationships, period.
I don't either.
If I could have somebody that all we do is each other, all we do is focus on each other, things like that, without having to say, that's my whatever you are, then that's what I think would benefit me.
Sometimes I just feel like,
in the long run,
some people have that.
They do.
And it's just like right in front of them.
Right.
But they just don't They don't see it as that. But it's what they're explaining is just like right across the table
from them. Huh?
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Because I guess sometimes it takes me having to open my eyes and realize that I don't necessarily see what's sitting across the table from me. And that hurts me.
Right. And maybe it's that person just needing to explain that to them, like, I'm here for you, Kobe.
Yeah,
and
you're cool.
And if all you want to do is me, I'm here for you.
Right.
Because all I want to do is you.
And the day that I get those words said to me, I guess that'll be a good day.
Right, of course.
But, and this is all hypothetical.
Right,
just
of course.
two bros
Yep.
talking.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. We don't do that. Oh, hold on.
What are you?
Sorry. I was
wrong dude. I don't do those.
sorry. Fist bump. Okay.
Yeah, that's I don't know how exactly to how do homies greet each other? I've hugged everybody.
Right.
Like
I
even
like hugs.
the dude friends that I've had. Like I've never.
No,
Yeah, we've all hugged each other.
I feel like if I hugged some of my dude friends that I did have, I would not be in that friend group anymore.
Right. See, I guess that's just the benefits of people knowing me for me.
Right.
That nobody would do that and be like, ew.
Right.
Kind of thing. But I guess it all came along with everybody in my grade. We had this running joke. I don't even want to say this because we're recording. We'll re-record this on a serious note.
This is
you'll trim this out.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you said something. Did I say I never talked to dudes? You said you have, and then I said we'd come back to that.
Maybe.
Well, let's go back to it. Let's head there.
All right. Why haven't you talked to a dude?
The right one hasn't came along to sit me down in my garage across the table from me and say, dude, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, say that person did say, Kobe, we're in this garage alone.
Mm-hmm.
We could always just stop the recording. Why not just do it now? What would you do in that situation?
I'd say you are a mentally troubled individual. Mm-hmm. And before you touch me, you need to get in touch with God. Please go seek help.
All right.
And then after the help was sought, then perhaps so. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to hurt me like you hurt that bitch.
You see, I don't do that for real. That wasn't me.
What? No, I'm not talking about you.
No, of course not.
Hypothetical.
Yes, I'm in this hypothetical situation.
Oh.
Yeah. Because why would somebody do that to somebody? That's ill.
Anyways.
Okay.
Your experience with fellows. With men, with dudes. Niggas.
Ew. Okay.
Niggas. Yeah.
Niggas.
I
okay.
Really miss my nigga.
You gonna get this copyright?
Is that copyrighted?
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, let's figure it out. If not, I will be singing it on each episode.
Okay.
Anyways,
the
ball is in your park.
In my park. I haven't been to the park in so long. Anyways, the one guy I have quote unquote talked to, it's nothing really serious. But it's like, I like him. He's probably one of the better guy friends I have in my life.
Is it a friendship? What?
Yeah. And it's like, we've talked about, our future, nothing like that, but as like living as two male individuals that are
under the same roof, right?
Interested in males. It's like, I don't know. It's different, of course, from talking to a female. I don't know. I mean, if he gave me a chance, I definitely would. It's just like, I just feel like there's a disconnect between us. There's just, once that puzzle piece
right
is in its spot.
What is that puzzle piece? Do you not know?
I'm not sure.
That's interesting.
But I feel as we keep, because we already have so much chemistry that we've started a podcast company together. And it's just like, as we keep talking, as we get more involved with each other, we'll eventually find what we need.
Love.
Of course, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Ain't it?
That the one person that you think long term with is a man. That's interesting.
Ain't it?
What is long term for you? What is your end goal?
End goal for this relationship, or
Sure. I like to keep my questions vague
all right.
so you can answer them to your interpretation, but
Cool.
my eyes
For
keep
this
watering.
relationship, long term, well, anything long term is pretty much the rest of my life.
Can I ask, what
Okay.
has been your longest relationship now?
As of probably 11 months,
Okay.
I haven't had very long relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I've known people that have been 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've just never been with it like that.
I don't know. Patreon guys, this is probably going to run over the hour mark and hit to the 2 hour.
We've been out of Patreon. This is a Patreon episode.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Um,
But we will refer to it
as
as
such.
if it is. Yes.
Relationships. Just thinking about it, the idea is nice. The idea of just having one person all about you, I wouldn't mind that.
Right.
But then I have just the things I've went through in relationships that I feel like there are things other people need that I cannot provide. So to prevent them from
Like
hurting.
long walks on the beach.
No, I could still go. I'd be crawling.
Oh, exactly why I said walk.
You put a leash on me.
Long, long crawls on the beach.
Can we not just sit in the sand? Why are we walking?
Why not walk?
I can't!
My bad. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It happens. Sorry.
Does it? Yeah.
Sure.
Longest relationship I've been in was junior year.
All right.
Until, well, I guess the first semester, the entire first semester, because it was more so over winter break that things happened. And then when we came back to school, things happened. So around that. But it's just like, there's still maturing I need to do before not saying, if it came down to it and the opportunity knocked on the door right now, eventually.
Who's that? I think it's me. Go ahead. Oh, you okay, Kobe?
I think it's me. Oh my God. Who is that?
Uh-oh.
I think it's me.
What were you saying? What? Somebody knocking on the door?
If that opportunity came and the right intentions were with it,
And they are.
I wouldn't be against it.
Okay.
But there's things I still need to do to better myself.
Right.
To be an amazing companion.
I feel like, well, I mean, everyone has room to grow, of course. Especially me, because, 5 foot even over here. Short stack, you feel me? But, yeah, I feel like, of course, everyone has room to grow. Some more than others, of course. How, you say you need to mature, you need to grow. How?
I'm very self-centered. For the right reasons, though. Right now, I'm focused on my future. Right now, I'm focused on getting my life straightened out.
Right.
If it came to be that my focus needed to switch, I feel like I could. Do you have a question or
No?
okay? I feel like I could, but that's not my goal right now.
Okay.
So I guess it would just have to. I need to know that it's there first before I assume.
All right.
And jump into it.
Right.
I need to know the pool is filled.
Of course. Before you jump in and it's empty. Uh-oh.
Right. Yeah.
You break something.
Yeah. Now my ass hurts,
Right. Now your heart broke. Uh-oh.
Right. That's one thing I don't have time for is a heartbreak.
I just...
Have you had your heart broken?
No.
Really?
I would not put myself in a situation to allow my heart to be broken.
So, in your 4 relationships,
Sure.
they're exes because you've broken up? Is that, yeah, they're right, broken
Sure.
up?
Yeah.
In that moment of the breakup, in the moments following, you weren't just a little, damn. It's just all, well.
Well, there's a mix of both, really. Because, like, when it's, like, I can feel it's coming. Like, you talk less.
Right.
I'm just like, oh, here it comes. It's just any day now, here it comes. So, I mean, in that point, it's just whatever. And the day comes, like, oh, here it is.
Have you
To the next one.
I'm sorry? Oh my.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Are you the break-up-er or the break-up-e? Do you latch onto it for as long as humanly possible?
Oh.
Or are you, it's not there, I'm removing myself?
No, it's just whenever the other person feels like this needs to end, it's just whenever. And well, one of them I was the breakup, or it's just I just didn't feel it. She moved away, so I just feel like this just doesn't need to happen.
Anyways.
Okay. So, what are you in your relationships? A breakup or breakup?
I'm definitely the breakup-er.
All right.
In terms of typically, now this last one, things happened. That it wasn't necessarily a me thing or a them thing. It was more so of a mutual thing. But typically this is what I mean where I have to mature, is like the second I get turned off, I'm done. Like anything. Right. If you don't look as good to me today as you did yesterday, it's like, no, I'm good. And I have matured past that. I mean, that's, a year or more ago, but it's still, the possibility could still be there. So I just more so need confirmation that you are a changed person, Kobe, before I do.
All right.
I mean, and you have to be the breakup, or I'm not going to sit around and wait. If I'm not happy in it, I'm not going to be unhappy. Right. But there are situations that if we can get through this and be happier at the end, then I'd want to work through it. Beforehand, I wouldn't. But now if it's worth it, then I would.
Right.
But that's growth. That's matureism.
Of course.
Matureism. Merch dropping soon.
Matureism. Okay. I just feel, I don't know, I just can't do relationships. I'm not good with trusting people. So, yeah, and when I get into relationships, I tend to give more than I should.
I guess the trust thing. My relationships have been with people that were friends first.
Right.
So the trust thing wasn't an issue because I knew how you were already.
Right.
I trust you as a friend. We've already done this together before a relationship. Right. So that's that.
Don't you love it when, like, before you get in a relationship, you're just friends? You just spend so much time together.
Do I love it?
And then after you spend so much time together, you just decide, you know what, we should just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
We've been talking kind of like this on and off, and just like, why not just do it, you know?
Right.
Just when the day comes.
Mm-hmm. And the day will come, I feel like, for anybody that's in that situation.
Us.
Huh? The day will come for anybody that's in that situation.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, don't force it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
It will.
But at the same time, I feel like when you date friends, it jeopardizes the friendship.
Of course.
And to me, like, going back to my last relationship, for a point there, it was like, no, I do not want to talk to her. I don't want to see her. Like, dead to me kind of thing.
But, oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. I need something to drink.
No, but that shit was about sexy as hell. Hold on.
Yeah.
What was you saying about friends? Anyways,
moving on.
What was I saying?
I think we might be time for a commercial break.
That there are certain friendships that it's just, you don't want to jeopardize that.
Of course,
because I've centered so much of my focus and my love around that.
There's a bug, sorry.
So much of my focus and my love around that friendship that I don't know what I necessarily do without that friendship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel you. And this, I don't know, I've never really done that. Whenever the relationship with me, it was a girl, she liked me, boom, relationship. So I never really done the whole friend stage thing. It's more your expertise.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's nice to have different forms of experience going into relationships because you can help teach each other.
Right. And
help each other grow. And those are the best relationships, the relationships that you grow with each other.
Right.
Except for the ones that are so one-dimensional, you know, what's something that can make this different than things I've done before? I've never been with a dude before.
I haven't. Have I? I don't know. I feel like there is an opportunity I could be with a guy like right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an opportunity that you could be with a guy right now.
Right.
And, it's just time, time before we get together.
Right. Mm-hmm. And whoever he is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, me. I just want Meep from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh.
Meep.
Would you date Meep?
Going back to our conversation from the other day.
Okay.
Miscellaneous tattoos.
Right.
I want a doodle bob tattoo, and Meep needs to go on my body also.
Meep is cool.
Very underrated in terms of characters, but that's not what this episode is about.
It's not. We will have an entire episode dedicated to Meep.
Yes.
From Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
Coming soon.
What was I saying? Oh my God. I can't remember what I was saying. Just bring up something else, please.
I think you were talking about us. And
well, I was saying more so in general.
Oh, yeah.
That if it happened, I want to make sure that it's out of a place of love. Mm-hmm. Out of it's needing to happen, not more so out of curiosity.
Oh. I see. I guess. Because I'm thinking, calm down. Because, like,
I'm not.
If there is curiosity, you could easily, do the whole shebang.
You could. Right.
Dang in the hole.
Mm-hmm. But what if you don't like it?
Exactly. Then, now we're in this relationship and I'm just unfulfilled. Okay.
Don't stay if you don't like it.
Well, yeah.
Because now I'm just unhappy in this relationship.
Whoopsie.
No, but like, if you get into it and you don't like it, once again, I don't want to jeopardize the friendship.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think I'm 100% interested in that.
Right.
I think I 100% want it, but do I? It hasn't happened, nor do I have any expertise, any experience in that field.
Because, like, you don't know if this is just, like, for now, maybe
Right.
you'll grow to like it
Right.
soon.
Right.
You never know. Relationships are just finicky.
They aren't. And you can't. I've rushed relationships,
Right.
and that's why I'm single now.
I mean, it's just like, is it really rushing if you like you've been friends for a while?
Mm-hmm.
You do a lot of things together.
Right.
Going out to eat.
Right.
I mean,
you already had dates.
Right. Quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. Know each other's family.
Of course.
Cool with them.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, wow. That's a big one. Okay, how you doing, baby? Bitch. I should have clapped his ass. I'm trying to clap somebody's ass. What were you saying, Kobe, before you were rudely interrupted by that spider?
I can't remember. Like you were talking.
I was?
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, like when you already have relationships, like I feel like the foundation has been laid.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Now it's more so time to start building the house, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But is it time right now?
We're both. Hypothetically.
Okay.
We're both in this time. I feel like it's more one-sided. One person wants it, the other person just not really into that. Right
Is that
now.
what you think?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I mean, it's just like when one person is giving all the signs to the other person that's across the table from them.
Right.
And it's just like they're just not getting it.
No.
Like, do they not want to get it?
No, they get it.
Okay.
But damn, it's just I knew there's things that they would have to do in order to be something more appealing to them.
Mm-hmm.
Be dark skinned, have dreads,
Right.
You know,
be able to walk.
Right. Mm-hmm. Those things, and those are boxes that I still need to check.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hypothetically.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
That not everybody's able to check.
Right.
So I guess it really depends.
I don't know. I don't know if I could see myself with a guy.
Really? Mm. No, I can see it. Like for me, because I need to try it.
Right.
Once.
Of course.
I just need to try it with the right person. Because if it's a bad experience, I don't want that bad experience to turn me off from the idea.
Right.
But at the same time, if it's a great experience, then I don't need to try it anywhere else because I'm happy where I'm at.
Of course. Very well said.
Thank you.
That's interesting. So, would you ever try that with one of your male friends?
Well, I only really have
a
couple.
Would it be like something you just like find a guy jump into?
No. I'd want it to be somebody.
So you'd be friends first?
Right.
Oh.
That's what I'd want. Yes.
All right.
Just to already have the foundation built.
Of course. No rebuilding something else just to knock it down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm cool enough that if things started to get built and we both go, hey.
Right. Put the tools down.
Right.
Okay.
And we can either stay where we're at
right.
or maybe, start taking pieces away. Let's just go back down.
Right.
But if the end goal is always to build, then I wouldn't mind that. A long, continuous betteration of each other.
Oh, of course.
Together.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the idea of being just together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
With me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, Is settling the word I want to use? I don't think so. I'm
That's
very
the word I would use.
okay. I feel like I don't know. I'm very a good, well-spoken person, but as I get deeper in thought and in a serious conversation, I feel like I lose years of education.
Right.
Anyways, it's very warming to have an idea. If that answers your question.
I feel I've always I never really jump into things like on my own. If I do something, I'd go find somebody else and say, "Hey, I think you're a good fit for this. Let's do this. Me and you together."
Right.
Because I don't know. Because if I'm alone, that's just I don't know. That's just
And that's the thing.
scary to me.
I don't want to be alone.
Of course.
Because I know just things I wouldn't be able to prosper on my own.
Such as long walks on the beach.
Thank you. Can we bury that in the sand? Let's just leave it be.
All right, maybe.
Just in terms of like the whole, I don't want to get married, but I don't want to go to bed alone.
Right.
I don't want to wake up and turn over and it's just another pillow or, that thing.
More room for me. Hey.
Yeah. But I mean, it's nice now.
Right.
But
seeing everybody else doing it.
Right. Or it's like you're always the best man, but not the what's no.
When are you gonna get married?
Yeah, the saying is you're always the bridesmaid and not the bride. I don't want to be the male version of that. Really?
Unless.
No, you would. Like it wouldn't bother you if that was you. So it's not nothing that you're gonna try to avoid.
Nah. If I don't get married, I don't get married. I don't care.
I think there's only one person that I could see myself marrying.
And it's crazy because I'm straight. But if I do see myself getting married, it would be to a man.
To a man. But I think what it is I'm a dude-ish.
Right.
And I know what comes with that. And there's somebody that also is the exact same.
Right.
So in that marriage or relationship, whatever, I would be able to, there'd be, like, it would all just be transparent. There would be no hiding anything. There would be no changing anything to fit a certain standard. It would just all be on the table, so to speak. And yeah. So the thought of that is warming. Yes.
Right. I don't know. The thought of, again, my terrible trust issues. Marriage is not something that I see appealing. Really more cons than pros. So.
But is that a marriage? How am I trying to word this?
Is it like okay?
I could not get married tomorrow.
Right.
That's me. I'm just not ready. There's things, whatever.
Right.
There are some people that can get married at 18, 19 years old.
Right.
And their marriages last forever.
Beautiful thing.
I couldn't. But a year from now, I might be able to.
Right.
I just know there's certain things that need to change before I open up myself like that.
Yes.
Which is why right now I'm telling myself, you don't want to get married. You don't want to have kids. Because if I'm saying that, then I'm not out getting married. I'm not out having children.
Right.
So it's more so a mindset than it is factual. With you, with the more cons than pros, with me looking at it, I don't think that's the truth. I think you just have things you need to figure out before you were to cross that bridge. Because, trust issues, if I'm not doing anything wrong, then there's no reason for you not to trust me.
Of course, right.
But there are some people that genuinely just can't trust for whatever reason. And, that damages a relationship.
Yes.
So like for me, it's just I need time to grow, and I don't even know how much more time that is. That could be a week, it could be a year, it could be a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But for you, I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't. I don't.
I don't know either. Really, all I know is I don't want relationships. I don't want marriage. I just want people to be people in my life.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So, would you be satisfied with more than one partner at a time, kind of relationship?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm in a relationship, it's me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel left out. It's more you and them, and I'm, hey, look at me over here.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in a relationship, it's me and you doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something? I mean, unless that's something you're
No,
into.
not at all.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's not.
Yeah, nah, not really something.
Because like that, when I think of things that can cause trust issues, that would be it.
Just other people.
Right.
Yuck.
Yeah. So that's why, like, going into relationships, I let it be known, like, hey, I have friends, and I even have a best friend that we refer to each other as husband and wife.
Or husband and husband.
I'm talking about somebody in particular.
Oh well, I mean, hey,
Hey, Shania.
hey, girl, I'm actually gonna stay quiet.
Thank you.
You can talk to her.
Thank you. For the benefit of her, you.
Yes.
I honestly find it funny. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, at the end of the day, we're just friends.
Right.
But we grew to a point that relationship isn't breakable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going into an actual relationship. That person would have to know, like, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not in love with her for real. It's just more so words than actions.
I don't know. I couldn't do that.
So that would be a problem for you.
Yes. Because, like, as I said, if I'm in a relationship, it's me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your husband. You know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know.
What if I'm, hypothetically speaking,
Of course.
I'm only doing that because I don't have anything else? Things could change. I'm just so used to that right now. I haven't been shown anything else.
And then, say we are in a relationship, hypothetically, of course. And then you see that you only want me and I'm the only one for you. That it should just be me and you forever.
Right.
No more her. And then it's just us living together with our children.
Mm-hmm. I don't want her now.
All right. I mean, just like her, just completely out of your life. And just me and you.
Oh.
What's funny?
Nothing.
You're still laughing.
I know.
Stop. This is serious.
Don't talk to me like that.
Too late.
That was cute. But
What's cute?
That act.
What act?
Thank you.
Anyways, moving on.
Yes. There are certain people, and like right now, the two names are you and her.
Of course.
That no matter what happens in life, I don't see myself losing one of you.
I know.
Either one of you.
I feel the same way.
You or Shania. In order to please somebody else.
All right.
Like getting into a relationship, that person would have to understand that
I'm your husband.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she is my bestest friend ever.
Yes.
That-
Not your wife.
Okay.
Keep on. You got it.
Can we talk about you for a second?
What about me?
And how you've made empty promises before
I have.
to people.
Mm-hmm.
How is anybody else supposed to think that would be different?
I just feel like if they sat down and talked to that person, yes,
Okay.
to that person, they would just know, oh wow. And it's like I got in a relationship with that person when I was young.
How old are we? Were you 4?
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yep, back in the day when I was young.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like, I just jumped into it, really. It was a relationship.
Here's a question.
Okay.
And this is a serious question.
Listening.
Do you enjoy having them around? Like,
yes.
Right.
I do. The times we did spend together were very top tier times in my life. But it's just like the times there were more one-sided times of enjoyment than more mutual times of enjoyment.
So what do you get out of it?
Comedy. Never mind. I'm not. Nope.
This is the time.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's for another time. Really.
No, there is no other time.
No, there is.
I could die.
Okay.
And we'd never be able to get things off of our chest. Never be able to finish what we started in this conversation. It's now or never.
Okay. Well, I guess those things are not going to be said then.
Ever.
Boo-hoo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that person. Yes, I love that person. Yeah.
So, did you watch the Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, Oprah interview?
No.
Okay, so the meme that came out of that was Meghan Markle says she was silent. She was silent because of the royal family.
All right.
And Oprah asked her, was she silent or was she silenced? So, do you love them or do you love the thought of them? Is it something that another door could open and you could walk into that door? What about that door, though? Are you hanging on to that right now because there's nothing else? What is your motivation behind it?
I mean, I just feel like relationships in my life, they have their rise and falls. But I mean, like, that relationship in particular, I feel like it's always going to be there, whether I like it or not. But yeah, I just feel like if we were closer, there would be more. We would have a better relationship. I just feel like there's so.
Take that person.
Okay.
And put them across this table from you.
They would not be across the table from me.
Take that person.
Okay.
And put them across this table from you. Not this table. Right. Not this room.
Of course.
But at this time, right now.
Okay.
And you're with that person. Would it be better for you? Would you be able to be happy if you guys were actually able to have a relationship?
I feel like sure. Cause I just long distance relationship is just no.
Right.
I thought in the beginning that could maybe, but now it's just like nah. Because physical touch is something I'm really big on. If you're not here
Right.
with me, I just
I mean, there's only so many things that you can do.
right.
Like, not even trying to get like nasty, but like there's only so many things you can do over a phone. That it's like not even necessarily touching you, but just being able to be with you. Like we can just sit in silence on our phones, but you're still in that room with me. Like those things to where I don't know how then that's where like I don't have trust issues. But if you're somewhere else, then I do. Cuz you're not sleeping next to me.
Right.
So who are you sleeping next to? That would be my issue.
All right. But it's still say if they were here, I feel like my life would be drastically different. Very, very different.
Is that a good different? Or maybe how so do you think it would be different?
If they were here, I think we'd still be in a relationship. We'd still be at it and kicking. Because, like, I don't know, when I'm in a relationship, I kind of like, and I do this for like everybody. I'm always, this friend group, I'm somebody. For this friend group, I'm going to be somebody else. I'm like that in relationships too. I'm always going to do my best to do what you want. And it's like, when I was in a relationship, I guess, no, I was just being what she wanted me to be.
So has any relationship or even any friendship truly gotten you 100% you? Or do you
Yeah, I feel like what we have, I feel like I could be most myself. This time right now is just pure Donovan. I don't have to.
But what is it? I mean, because I truly like I like myself.
Right.
But I guess I don't see myself as welcoming as I guess I truly am. To where it's like people have told me before, like people that were maybe suicidal or people that have gone through things, that it's like, no, you are what helped me. And I don't see how. So like what is it about me truly that makes you like comfortable?
Because, like, okay, I say things that some people won't find very funny. Like, if I said a joke to another friend, they'd be like, bro, what the fuck? But when I say it to you, you're like, dude, what the fuck? You know? It's different.
Yeah,
You
what
feel
the
me?
fuck?
Yes, very much. It's still what the fuck.
Right, at the end of the but it's
Different levels of what the fuck.
right. The amount of beeps, bleeps. But
Are we?
so here's what I'm thinking about in my head.
Okay.
Because when I say that this friendship has been the greatest thing to happen to me recently, that's the truth.
All right.
But we've been around each other for years.
We have. Yes.
Very long time. Why didn't this happen years ago? Is there a difference between the person that I am now, the person that I was then? Is there a difference between the person you are now and the person you were then?
I feel like there's a pretty big difference in what I am right now. I don't know. I was just really just scared to be myself. Really, up until now.
So you've always been this.
Sure, no.
So
It's like
on the inside? Or is it something that things happened that opened your eyes?
yes. Well, I guess Donovan was always kept inside. It was never. There was always bits and pieces, I guess, of Donovan spread out to my friend groups. But this is where I'm really like myself, I guess. I don't have to dilute myself.
Mm-hmm. And you feel like still, is there anywhere else you do feel comfortable?
To be truly myself?
Like 100% at home? Are you
No.
neither?
No, definitely not.
Really? I mean, I can understand the one parent, but not even the other one.
No.
Why not?
Um, I don't know. They're just not. I don't know. How to explain it? I just don't want to even try because it's just like, again, more cons and pros. Why do it? Just keep being what I am.
And what is that?
Um, I say borderline. Most people say remove the borderline. Insane. And I don't know. I just feel like some people don't deserve that.
Don't deserve. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh,
Don't don't deserve the insanity.
sure.
Not trying to be funny. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm trying to see how that could be a positive thing. You deserve my insanity. You're welcome. I don't understand that.
I mean, it's not like you deserve it. You more tolerate it.
I feel like you use the wrong terminology. I feel like I mean, and for everybody, there's issues at the surface level.
Mm-hmm.
And there are. For you, for me, for Barb, for anybody.
Love you, Barb.
Hey, Barb. Um, but I think for you, at least from what I know, because once again, we have not sat down and fully went 100% transparent.
All right.
I don't know if you are ready to. I know, like, if it came down to it right now, Kobe's ready. Only because sure. I've gotten to that point with you that I'm comfortable.
Right.
The only person that has gotten a piece of that would be Shania. Right. But even she hasn't gotten 100%. With you, I feel like you are very still sheltered off. Not necessarily to me, but it does come off to me because you're still sheltered off to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So there's things internally that you have to figure out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not a therapist, and even if I was, those people don't help anyways.
Losers.
It's your job to figure out what it is, but at the same time, is there anything else anybody else could do to help you? Because to me, 100% what it seems like it is a communication issue. Like, I don't know if it's a brain to heart thing or a heart to brain thing or a heart to mouth, but like it's in there. It's just not coming out. And I don't know why. It's not me.
All right. I don't know really. It's more, I just don't know. There's just some things, like when I read people, it's like, I really, like there are some relationships I really want to keep.
Right.
So I won't give them a certain thing just in case, you know.
Right. And that's what I was just about to ask after you got done talking is, are you scared? Because you don't want to scare them off.
Because I don't have too many people. So like when new people do come along, it's kind of like, ooh, I don't know. I don't want to push this button or this button yet. Or I might never push them at all.
Right.
Because I'm going to like dilute myself so much. It's just, yeah.
That's interesting. Just from my viewpoints, I feel like, truthfully, I get the more you than anybody else does.
You do.
But at the same time, I don't get all of you. And it's not a me thing. It's that's how it is. But I know I could, because I feel like you get all of me without a few things, but that's just conversations that haven't been had.
Right.
So what do you need to do to give more of yourself?
I just need to feel comfortable, I guess. So when I do say the things I say or do the things I do, I know that I'll be accepted, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right. Oh no, it's more so trying to find. A lot of my thing is I don't want to come off like with my word choice. I feel like I water down what I truly mean, and I don't know how to 100% verbalize how I feel.
Right.
So to try to put it in some words, you are like out of all of my friendships, and when I say all of them, you can probably count on one hand however many there are, whatever.
Right.
I consider myself everybody's friend. If it came down to it, anybody could text me, whatever.
Right.
But out of my close friendship, you are what I value the most. Like every day, I look forward to talking to you. Every day, like something happens that you bring out of me that I better myself. So, and I know it's the same vice versa,
Right.
but it's not as much.
No, I feel like no. Like you're definitely getting like the most me out of anybody. And I feel like if we do need to just sit down and have a serious talk, whenever we can. I don't really care about most things. So
Right.
whatever needs to happen will happen. I feel like the one person I will say gets maybe on par with you would be my sister.
Dawson.
Yes.
Yep.
Dawson, we are very much the same. And it's gotten to a point now that she's half my age. And we say things like it will be a joke, we just say it in unison.
Right.
And it just happens. Me and Dawson do that. We shouldn't be able to do that. Maybe if we were closer to the same age.
Yeah, I think that's the only I don't know, the only troubling thing, like looking at it, like I don't see a problem with it because of who I am.
Right.
That, it's cool. That's her, that's you.
Right.
But taking my personal out of it, I feel like she knows too much.
She does.
And it's not a negative thing because she's not being grown.
Right.
Like she's still very much in a child's place.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's only going to help her in the long run. It'd be scary if she was 10 years old because she has the knowledge and everything of somebody our age.
Yes.
If she was 10,
I would not know half of the things.
No, and I don't think when we were 10, because that was 2012. So just 10 years ago, or give or take some, the world was so drastically different that it wasn't necessarily possible for us to. I was on social media. My Facebook page was made when I was 10, my first one. But when that was made, like my family, my grandmother, my mother had my password.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were very monitored on everything. It wasn't until the end of middle school that it was like I started to branch off and be myself. Kids nowadays are like more sneakier than the adults are. That it's like, I don't know what you do. And I feel like that's almost why I'm kind of scared to become a father. Because kids nowadays mature so fast and they go through things so early that it's like, I don't want you missing out on childhood. Like, dude, go pick up some Legos. Go outside.
Right.
Like those things. So it's not that I'm necessarily scared to be a parent. I'm scared of looking at how fast the kids that are today's kids are maturing. How fast will our kids do that?
Well,
it's not necessarily scary, but it's definitely worrying.
I don't know. If my child ended up like Dawson, go ahead. That's actually Dawson is my ideal
child.
Yes.
And only because of everything that she has up here, it doesn't get out.
No.
If it was, that would be the problem.
Yes. But she's like she has a filter.
Right.
And I'm glad that she does.
Exactly.
She has knowledge. She knows what to do with it.
Exactly. And that's how it should be. And that's, I don't know. I just base everything that I try to talk about off of myself. And it's just like, I'm not a kid now.
Right.
And like the kids now are exposed to so much new that we weren't exposed to. So it's almost hard, like, how do I give advice on this? Because what you're going through at 10, I'm going through at 18.
Right.
It's two different looks on life.
Right.
That it's weird. It's crazy.
It is. Times are crazy.
They are. That is just, I'm not scared for the future. But it's definitely like, and I don't even want to say I'm worried, but it's definitely something like I think about. Like, how much different is it going to be? Not only just for the kids, but for the adults. Because that'll be us. We're officially starting to be the old people.
Right.
Where I feel like I should still be sitting down in front of the TV screen waiting for a new Victorious episode to come out.
Exactly.
In 10 years, we're going to be 30.
Yuck.
That's insane. Like, I feel like there's... Our childhoods are behind us. And that's insane.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
No, not at all.
But that's okay. I think... I don't know.
Let me say this. Before you move on, let's stop.
Yes.
Because this is... We've went on a journey this episode.
We have.
All right. This episode got way deeper than it was supposed to. If you're into that, you're welcome. If you're not,
if you're into that,
boo-hoo, sucks for you. Go watch a different video. Shut up.
Sorry.
Always remember, this is K&D. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, please.
This isn't just K&D Productions, though.
Is it? What is it?
This is also...
No. Let me... No.
Oh.
No.
It's
not.
Where we pride ourselves on...
No.
Where
no
two children.
Okay. We'll see y'all next time. Please tune in next time. What's the next episode going to be about?
I don't know. I really feel like... How much more time, seriously, do I have with you right now?
I was planning on leaving after this, actually.
Okay, go home. I love you.
I love you, too.
I love you so much.
All right. I love y'all, too, everyone behind the screens.
Yeah.
Please tune in. Comment, please. What would you like to hear? We can talk about lots of things. Whatever you want to hear, we'll talk about it. As long as we want to talk about it. Because if we don't want to talk about it, we're not going to talk about it. All right. See y'all next time. Love you all. Kisses. Mwah.